Three forwards, two which were easy selections for the boys, Salah and Kane. We might come back to one of those. There was a debate over who would fill that final position. It was a bit of a toss-up between Son and Mane, so why did Son get the vote?
Just plug the stats in, just purely because you cannot criticise Son or Mane. You can't. There's no negative about them. They're both absolutely world class. Every club in the world would want Son or Mane playing for them. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester United if you're not playing for them, Liverpool if you're Son would want Liverpool. Every club in the world would want those two players, Son and Mane. Just plug the actual goals and assists in, and Son's just done better in actually a team that isn't as good, obviously, as Liverpool. So Son just won it, but it's no reflection upon Mane. He could have easily been in there.
I'm surprised you didn't fight harder for him, because you've always talked about him being the most important player.
I love Mane, but he's just going through a little spell at the moment. I think he's got one goal in maybe 9 games, and Son's been off the chart. You couldn't not pick Son. But what I would say is, I think that position, left side of the attack, just thinking about it now, it is the strongest position in the league, where the best players are in some ways, and not the best, but you've got. Yeah, you always had Mane and Sterling for me the last 2 or 3 years. I'd say as good as anything in the world in that position. Hazard just dropped off at Real Madrid. Neymar is obviously a top player, but I think Rashford and Son have jumped up as well now. I think Rashford's a super player, and I just think Son this season just edged the others. But they are 4, I think, probably world class players. Maybe Rashford's just getting into that bracket at the moment, but I do think we've got the best in the world in that position in the Premier League.